So we're going to have to think about how we're going to do that, whether it's just going to be build up or wait for the Ottomans to pounce and then attack them from both sides. Or, as a wise person once said, why not both? I love that Castile is just away drilling in the north, leaving me to sort out their rebel problem for them. Why not? But that gives me a nice modifier with them, so I cannot complain. Feel I really want to. Oh, I have. Well, lovely. My leader's malevolent personality is pushing that up a bit. So when Henrique I dies, that'll things a bit down a bit. But really want Ferran to take the throne with 0 in military. Hey ho. More expensive. Why so expensive? Did I not make state? Is it because the autonomy is still really high? Development and autonomy, yeah. Oh. Oh, you should be drilling though. I'm just thinking out loud, or thinking not out loud, that the armies should be bigger. So we'll make them bigger. And we got a new cardinal, which is completely pointless because we never get any papal influence ever. Well, I suppose we could get some through event or through possibly a state interaction, but ugh, the Pope is forever going to hate us, so... What are you going to do? So I'm going to make more claims. Now, I could be thinking about gunning for more of the Papal State. Whoa, no, I tell you what I should be doing. I tell you what I should be doing. I should be fabricating on these now that they're out of the HRE. Definitely be doing that. In fact, waiting this long has already been too long. Let's get going. Oh, jeez. My 2 neighbours. Like, if I were to continue my border. 2 neighbours are allied with my good friend France. Finished their war and so won't be that exhausted. They do have a lot of enemies though, so they may end up fighting someone. Ah! Integrating Tlemcen. Annexation is irresistible. But a slow process, and that hurts our dip rep even more. I shudder to think what it actually is. It's not good, that's what it is. Right, let's see about making some of you guys states. You're worth doing. Probably worth doing as well. You're not, though. Please. Start the autonomy ticking down. Could I take on the Holy Roman Empire by myself? Not at this stage, no. Well, let's answer that question properly. Taking on someone in the Holy Roman Empire would mean taking on that person plus the Emperor's allies. Current Emperor is, of course, Austria, because Habsburgers for life. They are allied with Alsace, Augsburg, Brandenburg, and Utrecht. Which is... okay, apart from Brandenburg, most of them are fairly minor, but even minor nations can field armies of a reasonable size. Brandenburg are doing great, actually, and they get national ideas that really make them pack a wallop. And coupled with that, whoever's the emperor gets a really high force limit. So Austria have an army of 42,000. So their army is bigger than mine by itself. That being said, nothing's impossible, but it would be costly, and yeah, not a good idea. And I should have another rival. Really have another rival. I'll have a think about that. At war with Portugal. Okay. You go, Mazab, you go. One of the best things about taking out Chinese finally, oh hello revolts, will be none of these bloomin' raids. Ugh. Devastation. We're getting some spread of discoveries. Portugal must be exploring because Castile fell under me in the personal union. They are not taking exploration, is how I believe that plays out. When they're a subject. That's fine, Portugal can explore. I am not really interested in the colonial game. Focused on the achievement and nothing else. My royal marriage with Portugal was over something. But even that, I still don't want to attack Portugal just yet. I have a fair number of already quite desirous of liberty subjects, so I'm actually going to use my rather high prestige to oh, you can't do that with a you can't placate rulers with non-vassals. I see. Well, we can loyalists, I suppose, for money. Take diplomatic technology, though that'll push it down by 5%. Take an age ability because why not? Let's get that cavalry on the go. Cavalry's expensive, but it's great. I love cavalry. Played some glorious games. Cavalry has a great horde, and to a lesser extent, Taya. Lovely, just stamping in with a whole bunch of horses or a whole bunch of elephants and going, remember that army you used to have? Good times. I'm probably over the number of forts I need here as well. This guy has no unrest surrounding it, so I don't really need this. And we've reached a level of professionalism. That's lovely. Oh, General died. That's not so lovely. Oh, Portugal have rivaled me, so might as well rival them back, because I will be going to war with them at some point. It's kind of... Mamluks I would probably be going to war with first. Shame the Ottomans removed me as a rival. I'm going to hang fire on that. Yes, that's actually a fairly irritating thing for them to do, I have just realised. Portugal have this province, which means while they gave me military access, I could walk from one end of my country pretty much to the other. Now I cannot, and I'll have to use my boots. Now let's keep that Master of the Mint for now. Well, I mean, there's an argument towards keeping it in that it's in a non-critical area, and it would tend to draw troops towards enemy troops towards non-critical areas. It's in the mountains, and when you attack a besieging army, oh jeez, dropping like flies here. Person who's sieging, oh nice. Is that, yes, 5 shot, glorious. The person who's sieging the fort takes the attacker penalty. I can pay 100 ducats for 1 base tax, that's fine. Wow, Mazab, you are really going for it. Good for you. Good for you with your non-existent army. You have mopped the floor. Right, that being the case, let's quickly claim things in case you decide that you want it all. In fact, let's keep a very good eye on our spy network, because I am burning points here. I have all the claims I need against terms of coastline. Now, the other aspect to the Portuguese question is there's nothing to say the only war I declare on them has to be for the throne. Allied to Portugal, England. Okay. So, if I were to rival you and just take a province off you and otherwise humiliate you, you could be a nice source of power projection. Particularly when you have rebels, that is the ideal time to strike, I have been told. Do that. just not have any unrest at all there. But we can do more conversions, even better. F, do you have no unrest because you have no unrest, or because you have troops there? I see. You will have unrest. What about you? Friendly troops are no longer needed to keep unrest down. Lovely. Get back here. So this province is fairly crucial both for the achievement and for being able to walk home, but if I'm taking one province, I could probably take... It is a nice old Protestant Reformation. Okay, that was nice while it lasted, Catholicism. It's a centre of trade. It would boost my control of Sevilla, which is actually bad. But I want more. Which, let's get some of that. You probably won't tick up anyway. Let's get you home as well. And I have even more cardinals. Not that there's any need for that. Every year we lose papal influence. It's not like we had it. Now, I need to keep an eye on the Age of Discovery ending here, because I might want to start my golden era before then. I can't remember the next age, their objectives, but I'd rather take the golden era I know I can get than I probably can get. What army did you say you had, Portugal? The rest of it is where, please? Never have too much money. I quite agree. Actually, I kind of do have too much money at the moment. Let's see if there's anything really worth building. Yeah, why not? Religious tensions, not religious chances. Percent chance of 10 unrest. Nah. Just keep things nice and happy. Oh, and we can get our claim on Tangiers. Yeah, that'll do. I also realised why I have so little trade power in Sevilla. It's because Castile has it and I'm not Castile. Yeah, sometimes I'm a little bit stupid. So we have our claims that we need. I see no reason not to declare war on Portugal, unless they got themselves another ally, which they haven't. England's fleet will, well, the English-Portuguese fleet will be a problem. They're going to come and try and land some men on me, probably. And a bit more Should probably galleys. Ah, we'll just beat them on the land. But I will... No, I'll keep you here. Here. This is where I start to wish I hadn't torn down the fort in Tlemcen, but there's no time for regrets. There's no time at all. Let's get a couple of mercs for the purposes of fighting and land taking. Wait for the turn of the month and then declare. Yeah, no, I will keep that as it is. Portugal are off somewhere by the look of it. Boarding some boats. That won't save them. Fires of the flesh, huh? How is my queen? She's actually not bad if I was to get a queen regency, but I would never get a queen regency, so... If only we had some influence with the papal state. Yeah, if only we hadn't completely destroyed them. This is actually quite nice. They have embarked their troops. Don't know why they would do this, but they did. Ah, trader. Lovely. Just lovely. Portugal. You're also a great power. Huh. There you go. Portugal is allied with England. France would join in. How many favours do I have with you, France? I don't want to just call you in because it would be funny. Yeah. Favours to burn. Call you in. Let's not make England a co-belligerent, eh? Could do, though. Don't really want France getting stronger, because I do have to fight them at some point. Fine. Oh, double forts here. Oh, of course. Ah, there you are. Where are you going? You're going to Aveiro. Okay. Sorry, Castile. You once had a navy. But you want to get your own back, though. I'm hoping that France will interdict the English navy. Paying attention to where they're going, actually. You're going to Porto. I can get behind that. Kill him dead. Lovely. We killed him dead. Could I get another nation to invade the Holy Roman Empire? Sorry, I missed that question, Jacketman. Not directly, no. I could drag in my ally if France really wanted to fight someone in the HRE, but the HRE stuff will happen there anyway. They will either get stronger or not. with or without my intervention. And as such, I don't feel the need to charge in guns blazing. Well, hello, France. Nice of you to join us. Patently unnecessary for you to join us, but if you're going to, I'm not going to argue. You guys can suck the attrition. Attach to this army, please. All right. God, they might have had armies over there. Well, we can deal with that. And France will help us siege. Lovely. Oh, Castile, you're taking a bit of a chance there. Win this, I wonder. Looks like Castile, but yeah, looks like Castile. Probably. Actually, Portugal, you have a fair army you're wanting to raise over here. Yeah, a fair old army. But we can deal with that. Well, that's not entirely what I meant to do, but it'll do. When you land and fight people straight off the boat, you take a fairly horrendous landing penalty. Grand. Things are looking not too shabby. Leave this siege. Lovely. Actually, because we took that adaptive terrain, we are getting a terrain bonus. Because this is dry lands, which is the same as our capital. So we fight even better. Which is just wonderful. Let's... I want these lands. I want you humiliated. I want your war reps, and I want your money. That's pretty much all I want. Very bad. They want you stacking up like that. That's not what I want. Really be reinforcing this stack, because if they came in with their full force here, they would probably do nasty things to me. In fact, never mind the probably, they just would. So I can get down to where I can be enforcement range. Ah,